Seems a mouse has found its way into my castle. I was wondering what you thought you were doing here, but I've heard rumors from the village. They seem to have recognized my activities, and I was waiting to see how long it would take. I don't believe you're someone who could stop me, but I'm sure you believe it. It's quite darling of you, actually. I didn't think anyone would bother to try, but I'm afraid, like most people your age, however vigilant, however vital, you're still just as fragile. Immortality doesn't set well, I suppose, but I suppose I've been spending all this time in this dreary, dark castle. But tell me, what made you think you would be able to? Well, I'm sorry, I'm not sure why you're here, actually. It could be to kill me, but it could be to learn, perhaps. Perhaps you're a scholar, a man of knowledge. I know it's old-fashioned for me to assume one way or the other. I meant about being a killer or a scholar. You can do both nowadays, I imagine. But the best information comes from the living, I believe. Are they still spreading rumors that I am of the undead? Well, I wouldn't say so. I am definitely not of the dead. But some would argue I've lost track of what it means to be of the living also. Goodness, what interesting little eyes you have. Perhaps I'll take a closer look. It's been a while since I've seen living, breathing flesh. There's a necromancer that lives right over yonder, right over that hill over yonder, right before the river. He keeps sending his little undead creatures over to see if he can rankle me. But I am unmovable. I don't believe you can say the same. Perhaps I might send you as a gift to him. After all, he hasn't seen living flesh for quite a while either, and he's much more interested in the experimentation of the living and the dead. I can't say one way or the other how I feel about it. It would be a treat if I were to indulge, but alas, I like to finish things quickly. Just a quick little snap, and it'll all be over. Oh, what was that? No, no, you did not see dogs in that forest. I'd be insulted if you were to say you saw a dog in this forest. There hasn't been one in over a decade, and that was taken care of quickly. No, I imagine the thing you saw in those forests were wolves, or perhaps one particular one. The last time the necromancer sent a wolf over, I was quite ill for quite some time. Nothing to do with me, of course, nothing personal, I'm sure. But if you want to take your chances, I can't say I blame you. What chances, you may ask? Well, there's many choices a human can make. And I'm not entirely sure if you're human or not. Perhaps you're something of a different kind. Perhaps you're a different breed. Perhaps you thought you were something powerful, and that's what brought you here. Perhaps you're trying to convince me even now that you're powerful enough to stop me or kill me or whatever it is that your people do. I'm sorry, but I'm getting tired of this whole back and forth. Though I don't believe I gave you much time to get many words in edgewise, have I? It's a bad habit of mine, but I don't like talking to mongrels. Though there has been one thought that's occurred to me. I haven't taken an apprentice for many, many years. Ah, yes. You feel very strong, very equipped to make the very long trek up my very long bridge into this very tall and imposing castle. Perhaps you did prove yourself to me, but I think there's a little problem that you were not considering. It's been so long since I've done something like that. And you should see the look on your face. Just, just keep breathing. It's only going to hurt a little bit longer. Just let me put a little more pressure, and you'll be out in no time. You know, I think I might actually be entertained. Perhaps I'll keep you for a bit longer. See what else I can do to you. Maybe I'll keep you a secret from the necromancer. Well, until you become a more malleable material for someone such as him. It's alright, you can drift off. I'll keep you somewhere very safe and clean. There. No more tears. No more crying. There.